The Invisible Man, finally a movie that had lived up to the hype. This film is intense from the opening scene and doesn't let up until the end, within minutes of the opening of the movie and without words. The fear of an abusive boyfriend is apparent. This feeling plays throughout the film, and although everyone in the audience knows there is an invisible person, listening to Cecilia explain that to friends and family still sounded crazy. There is no sane way to tell someone your dead ex-boyfriend is still alive, tormenting you, and oh yeah, he's invisible. The more people Cecilia tells this to, the crazier she sounds while alienating herself even further. The tension rises when people close to her are targeted and her mental capabilities are officially questioned. There's no time wasted trying to tell you the who, what, or why and the film doesn't stop to explain itself. Everything is done on the fly and emphasized without losing the continuity or pace of the story. Another thing that makes this movie great is ratings. It's rated R, which means they didn't sacrifice significant points of the story or fear of losing. Go on and on about how this movie plays out because it's just that good. The last decent Invisible movie was probably Hollow Man since the 2000, and it had more flaws than people will admit to. The Invisible Man has a more technologically realistic feeling to it that assists its believability, not to mention the welcome amount of theatrical stress that has been sorely missing in films lately. Leigh Whannell, who's the director of the movie, was able to create it on a budget of only $7 million, which is outstanding. Due to the small budget, he had to be very creative. Every camera angle, scene composition, use of silence, and the music score was masterfully utilized to create a constant scene of eeriness and dread. From the moment the film starts till its conclusion, surprisingly and thankfully, Whannell's use of CGI effects was minimal and likely to be due to the budget. That's not to imply that the effects weren't good. In fact, they were very good and used well at the right times during the film. I really didn't want to say it because I had a good time watching the movie, but there was a couple of scenes that didn't make sense to me. They could have just looked at the cameras to figure things out. I mean, they were in public places, so obviously there were cameras, but they didn't. That is the only bad thing I can say about it, really. So if you haven't watched the movie yet, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you should go and see it. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and don't forget to leave a like. Thanks for watching.